Breaking news just coming in, top court, the Supreme Court has in fact, it's a relief for four of Veerappan's aides. The court has stayed their hanging until Wednesday. We are joined by Arunachalam Vaidyanathan on the phone line for more. Vaidya, take us through what really happened in court and what does this mean?
So main point is the Supreme Court will take up the petition on Wednesday. So till such time, no hanging, so no execution of these four Veerappan aides. So today, the arguments went on. Colin Gonsalves, who appeared for the petitioner, argued his case, but Chief Justice clearly said that this petition filed by an advocate without any authorization from the four convicts, it's not maintainable at all. In fact, AG Attorney General Ghulam Vahanvati was also there in the court. He opposed to this, saying that what they have done, lineman blast where 22 people died, it's a completely crime against the state. So Supreme Court should not intervene. But the petitioner argued, saying that same cases like the same issue are pending with another bench before Justice J.S. Singhvi. So after hearing for a long time, Supreme Court said we will decide on Wednesday whether we should hear this case or will transfer to the other bench, which is already hearing the case. In one case, the judgment is reserved. So till Wednesday, it's a relief for them. So on Wednesday, court will decide whether it will take up the case or it will go to the different bench. Even if it decides it will go to a different bench, till the bench decides, I think the stay will have to continue.
Right, but whether this is, of course, a very temporary relief for the families of the four of Veerappan's aides. Of course, Veerappan's wife also, as we know, has been protesting in Tamil Nadu, requesting the state to, in fact, stay the execution of these four men. But is this a situation unprecedented, or has this something like this happened before, whether, where there has been such a huge delay in the presidential, the plea that was with the president, which was eventually rejected, and then the plea went to the top court again?
In fact, in Rajiv Gandhi assassination, all the accused, when the mercy plea were rejected and even the date was fixed for their execution, they approached the Madras High Court citing delay. So Madras High Court stayed that case. Now that case was transferred to Supreme Court. It's pending before Supreme Court. The main issue before the Supreme Court in that case is not only Rajiv Gandhi assassinations as well as Devender Pal Singh Bullar and also Mahendra Nath Das from Assam. So all these issues, the pending issues, the main issue is whether there can be such a long delay. So the argument here before that bench, also even now today, is that even a single day of delaying the whole deciding the mercy petition adds to the agony of the convicts. So that is the main reason it's pending before that. In Devender Pal Singh Bullar case, it was the judgment was reserved 8 months ago. The judgment is yet to come. So Rajiv Gandhi that's pending. So citing these three cases, Mr. Colin Gonsalves, who appeared for the advocate Shamik Narayan, who filed this petition, argued the case before the Chief Justice of India. Of course, there was a lot of discussion Chief Justice had with his fellow brother judges, but he was a little perplexed what to do. The main issue, because the petition was filed by Shamik Narayan advocate, not by the four convicts. So Colin Gonsalves told the court saying that they already got the Wakalatnama, which is called the authorization from them. It's yet to reach them. It will be reaching by tomorrow. And he said photocopy of this authorization is already with them. But court said, gave him a chance to amend his petition so that instead of Shamik Narayan, all the four Veerappan aides will be petitioners in this case. So legally seeing, this petition, court felt that can't be taken up. It's not maintainable because of the technical reason. But Mr. Ram Jethmalani, who was in the court, who was an amicus in the other case before the Justice J.S. Singhvi, also Mr. Andi Arjuna, also told court, Chief Justice saying that court should not go into these technicalities since the main issue is pending before other courts. Since till judgment comes up in the case, court should stay this and irrespective of the technicalities of this case. Of course, Chief Justice saying that they will take up the case on Wednesday, whether to decide themselves or will send it to the same bench which is hearing the other cases pertaining to the same issue.
Right. Also, whether on Wednesday, of course, the case has been, the Supreme Court has stayed the execution until Wednesday, but are arguments going to continue till Wednesday, or has that closed for the moment?
Can you come again?
Have the arguments in this particular case, Mr. Colin Gonsalves, on behalf of his four clients, have they closed for the day, or is that expected to continue on Wednesday?
No, it's closed for the day. Now it's over. On Wednesday, it will be taken up. I think there will be, big argument will be there. But suppose in case on Wednesday, the Chief Justice bench decides that no, let it go to before the same bench, Justice J.S. Singhvi, then I think the argument will have to be there before Justice J.S. Singhvi. But till such time, the Chief Justice bench will have to continue the stay on the execution.
All right. Also, Vaidya, could you tell us what were the arguments made on behalf of the four men who are on death row on behalf of their lawyer? What really happened in the court today?
First, this petition is not on behalf of basically the petition has been filed by one advocate called Shamik Narayan. In his petition, he says that he could not get the authorization from the four persons because his advocates were not allowed to meet them in the Belgaum jail. So he filed a writ petition. So this petition basically says there is a long delay of 9 years. So each day of delay brings trauma to these four convicts, so it should be committed to life. And he also quoted the other cases pending before the Supreme Court, one is Rajiv Gandhi assassination case, and another one Devender Pal Singh Bhullar and Mahendra Nath Das. These three cases, the reason is same. Mercy petitions were rejected, but execution have been stayed because of the delay. All cases are pending before the Supreme Court. So based on that, he said you tag this petition along with that and grant stay. But Chief Justice was little worried whether saying that this petition is technically not right because authorization will have to be there by the four convicts. It's not there, so how can we take it? So by the time Ram Jethmalani as well as Andhi Arjuna, both who assisted the other bench in the same issue, told the court saying that court should not go into technicalities and stay the execution and wait for the judgment or transfer the case to that bench.
All right, Arunachalam, do stay with us. A quick recap for our viewers who have just joined us. A big breaking news that's coming at this point in time. The Supreme Court has stayed the execution of Veerappan's aides until Wednesday. The top court has in fact given some sort of a temporary relief for four of his aides who are on the death row. It has said that it will take up the case now on Wednesday. It's also asked for the petition to be amended to get authorization from the four accused. A quick backgrounder of this case. The Supreme Court, as we've been reporting since the morning, was to take up that petition today. In fact, it did. But of course, giving interim relief to all the four convicts in this case by postponing it until Wednesday. A bench headed by the Chief Justice of India, Justice Altamas Kabir, is hearing that petition. The petitions are on behalf of the four associates Simon, Gyanaprakash, Madaya and Balavendra, the four aides of Veerappan. The petition has been filed by Advocate Shamik Narayan. It says death should be commuted to life because of a delay of 9 years in deciding on the mercy plea by the President. Now, the President Pranab Mukherjee, had in fact rejected that mercy plea on the 13th of this month. All four have been convicted for killing 22 police personnel in a landmine blast and have been in the Belgaum jail since 2004.